So hey everybody, and welcome to a team training on Ultron. Tonight we're going to be talking about how to download metamask. Once you've downloaded, then what you need to do, the next steps is to how to add Ultron, add BNB, and also add USDT into both of these. Your next step then would be how to transfer money from Binance into your metamask, okay? Once we have that set up, our next steps then would be we would go to the bridge. We would bridge it. Once we're complete that, then we'll go to the swap. Once we're complete with the swap, then I will go through how to buy the tokens. And then at the end, we'll go through the farming, okay? I've started to farm in the last 2 days, just added more funds in the last few hours. Farming is incredible, but as what I say, I'm not forgetting about the staking. It's another stream of income. So the first one we're going to start off with is we're just going to go to metamask, okay? We're on Google, and it's pretty much, as soon as you go into Google Chrome, type in metamask, and you click on the top link. It will give you a wee option to download, okay? And then once downloads, it'll ask you then for a few things to do. You click yes. This is where your wee metamask will go up here. If I click here, it shows you I pinned it, okay? I don't want that to open. So if I show you up here, I have a pinned. If I unpin this, I'm just going to show you, it disappears from up at the top, okay? It's just easier if you pin it. That Steve taught me that, okay? So that means it's pinned up there, you can see it. Once you have your metamask downloaded, you will open it up. You will get your 12-word, it's a password, so write that down or take a picture and save it somewhere, okay, so that nobody else can see it.
Can I just interrupt you for a second, Robert?
Yes.
Do not take a picture. Do
Okay.
not take a picture. Seriously, just get a notebook and write them down, because sometimes you can take a picture, you can forget about it, leave it on your computer, and it's amazing how you can have your system scanned by all these different things and they can end up retrieving your information. It does happen. I've been scammed a couple of times. I've had quite a few Bitcoin stolen in the past, so I would never recommend taking a picture of your 12 words. Just write them down in order, get a notebook out, put them down in order, and then maybe photocopy it a couple of times and you know, store them in a safe place. But that's just a cautionary tale, yeah, because it has happened to me. That's all. Sorry for interrupting.
Excellent, Steve. That's good advice. So there we go, folks. Write it down and photocopy it and store it in a safe place. So very important what Steve had there, okay? Because I'm pretty new to MetaMask. So just write it down and save it somewhere. So once we come on then, folks, you're going to get a MetaMask like this. It's going to be pretty empty, okay? You're not going to have nothing in it. You're going to click this, and there's going to be nothing here. The first thing you're going to do, you're going to be asked to add a network, okay? You're going to click on this. So it's going to ask you for the network name, the new RPC, okay? The first one you will add is the Ultron one, okay? I'm going to take you through the steps on how to get this. The other ones will do more videos because there's so much to go through, okay? It would take too long. So we're going to go to Ultron Foundation. So type in Ultron Foundation, click on the link. So folks, we're going to About Us. Where we're going then is down to mainnet. And it shows you at the very end, please use the following link. There's a wee thing here that says link, click on it. And if you drag the page down, here is the information that you're looking for, okay? I'm going to go back to the MetaMask. So there you go. It's looking for the network name. There's a network name. Okay, folks, you just click this, copy and paste. You do the same with them all. When you have them all done, you come down to the bottom and you hit save. Okay, so there you go. Now that is your Ultron setup. Okay, that's just a basic example of how to go to MetaMask and how to add Ultron into your network. Okay, so I'm going to go back in to my MetaMask. So as you can see, I've got ULX tokens here. Okay. You also must add in the USDT. It's going to take a long time. Okay, but we will do more videos. This is just literally to get us through the MetaMask and get us on to how to swap. Okay. So you would set up the USDT in the same wallet as a ULX. Very important. Once you have these two done, we would go up and we'd add another network. The next one we're adding is the BNB. So that would be the smart chain. Okay. I will also put all this information on this video when it's finished. I will put whatever you need. I'll put it under the video down below in the description. Whatever details you need to fill in, it will be in this video. So you go to smart chain. And as you can see, this is the BNB belong to Binance. This is what it will look like when you're finished. Also, you need the USDT in here as well. So once you have Ultron and the BNB set up, you're good to send funds from Binance. Binance is the main one here. I'm pretty sure we can start adding in more networks on here, okay, for other exchanges. But for me, I use Binance and it's easier for me. But I know different people, different parts of the world, there's going to be other ways to do this, okay? So just say, for an example, I'm in my smart chain and I want to send BNB, okay? You don't need to send a lot of BNB. This is just to cover the small fee, okay? $30, $40 if you're done BNB, it covers a lot of fees, okay? So we're going to look for the BNB address. We click here. Account details. This is the address here that we're looking for. Just so you copy this. You go to your Binance wallet. You type in BNB, okay? And we'll go to withdraw. So you type in the address at the top and automatically it will search the network because there's only the one network that can send here, okay? Type in your amount and then hit send, okay? That will then end up after literally 2 or 3 minutes, this will end up here, okay? So once that is complete, your next step is then to send USDT. This is the next one. So we click here. Account details. And copy. So I'm going to show you Binance again, where to find this.
Robert?
Yes?
Can I just see whether or not that address you've just picked, copied,
Yes.
is that the exact same address as the BNB? I'm just wondering if it's the same address because it's on the same network.
Okay, so I'm going to go to MetaMask. 2 seconds, Steve. I'll get that up. No problem.
So I'm just looking at the last 4 digits is F4D4. So what does it show on Binance?
So this one here is 028.
Yeah, it's the same address.
Okay. So now
what that means is that it doesn't matter what token you bring into that Binance Smart Chain, the address is always going to be the same, I believe.
Yes. Well spotted, Steve. That's well spotted. So now, for an example, our next step, we'll be sending USDT in there. what I sent here, I don't know if you can do it differently, but I just sent the USDT that's tethered through the BEP20 network using the BNB network. These fees are so small. So USDT, you would do withdraw, type in the address here. It asks for the network. So we are using the BNB network. You click on this. That's just, I'm sure. Type in the amount and send. This will literally cost you less than $1. So really cheap to send. Once you've sent that there, you can check them in your MetaMask. And it will pop up here, okay. Once you have funds in BNB and USDT, you're then ready to bridge on Ultron. So I can close this one down.
Robert?
Yes.
Sorry to interrupt again.
Okay.
I think these are good questions to ask. If you can go back to MetaMask.
Okay, no bother, Steve.
So as a newbie, right, somebody who doesn't know what they're doing, how did you add the USDT token in there?
Very good question, Steve. So for the USD tether, that's the one that I'm going to get all the addresses to. I'm going to get all these and I'm going to put it under the description of this video. I have it written down in a Word document, so I'm going to move it all over because it's pretty hard to find. It took me quite a while. So I'm going to try and make this as easy as possible.
So what I'm getting at, is there in that wallet, is there like a, you know, find token or add token feature?
So here, we'll find that this is it here now, okay.
Yeah.
That's the details that they're looking for there, Steve. Just
Yeah.
what you asked.
That's for the, yeah, but I'm talking about the USDT. How did you add that token into the wallet?
Oh, right here.
There's a,
sorry, yeah.
So for example, you've got your BNB token in there, but now you want to add the USDT token. How did you do that?
Oh, look, it's gone. Sorry. Give me a couple of seconds. Good question. I will get it. I think there's something down here at the bottom. No. There should be another option. It says import token, which you said, Steve. The option is there. That is a good question, Steve. It's just a matter of if me imported it. I don't think the option's there for me. But once I was on there, it did show me import token. And this is where you put in these details. Because there is an option here at the bottom, if you can see down here.
Yeah, so if you you scroll to the bottom. If you just scroll that where you are now, move your mouse, scroll it through. Have you got a wheel on yours? There it is.
There we go. Yeah.
Down the bottom it says import token.
Excellent. So
if you click on that.
Yeah, there we go.
Then that's when you add in the contract address, the symbol, etc. Yeah.
Yeah, and then that brings up the USDT.
Yeah.
Great question, Steve. So that's that part. So the next part then we would go to bridge. So very important in your MetaMask that you are on the BNB. So if you run here and just say your Ultron was selected, you must put it on Smart Chain. So you would click that. And then you look here and it's telling you it is on Binance. That means it's on the Smart Chain one, okay? You would click bridge. What I'm doing now is I'm moving my USDT from the BNB one into the Ultron USDT. Okay, so I'm bridging from BNB into Ultron USDT.
Okay, so Robert, do you want to show, let's say, for example, you're on the Ultron chain. Do you want to show how you move to the Binance chain?
Yes.
And vice versa?
Yeah. So up here, you just click and change it.
And that will automatically do that on.
Yes.
There we go. That's it. Perfect.
Yeah, it automatically. So if I try, as you can see here, it moved again.
Yeah.
Okay. So it just means, Steve was a good questioner. Now, just when you say it, eventually you'll start wanting to sell these tokens. Okay. You're going to have to bridge them back. So this is going to be another stepping stone, but that's how we do it. So if we click and just say now we want to change it back to the BNB. So as you can see, this will automatically change, as well as this will change. So this must be BSC to Ultron. If I had money, just say in the Binance Smart Chain, I would click max. Once you come on, folks, very important, this is not going to be on USDT, okay? There's a good chance it will be on something else. So if you drag down the cursor and click USDT, this must be USDT. Click max. If you've ever got, it will show the amount. The amount will appear on here. You will hit bridge. It will then open up your MetaMask. It will ask you to confirm once. Give it a couple of seconds. It will ask you to confirm twice. And then it will say down here on the Ultron, it'll say good. So that means then it's complete. Once you see that, check in your MetaMask. So in your MetaMask, if you had $50 USDT here, it should be showing 0. So then you would go to your Ultron. The 50 USDT should then be showing in your Ultron USDT. This is how we bridged from the smart chain, which is BNB, into Ultron. So your 50 USDT would now be in Ultron. Okay. So next step, folks, we're going to buy the ULX token. So now we need to go to swap. So as you can see, USDT here at the top. Very important. It must be at the top. Also, when you're doing this, up in the corner, this must be on Ultron. So in your MetaMask, just say for an example, if it was on Smart Chain, change it to Ultron when you're doing the swap. So here I have got 50 cents. So we're going to try this, okay, just to see if it works. So this is going to buy me 10 ULX. So as you come on here again, these are pretty much going to be set on USDT. If they're not, click that arrow and set it on where you have it. The top one must be USDT because you're using it through your Ultron. The bottom one will be the ULX. So I'm going to test this out now. Very important, a mistake that I had done, and I've noticed it twice. Do not hit max, okay? If you have $100 on here, use 95 or 96. Leave that little bit for a fee, because if you hit max, you'll keep getting an error and you'll not understand. So just leave $1, maybe 2, maybe 3, so it works. So I just put in 30 cents here. It will buy me 34 ULX. The slippage, I'm using 0.5, okay? Sometimes we might get away with this. If not, raise it up till 10. 10 most of the times is plenty. So now we're going to hit swap. So as you can see, the fee, it is so cheap. All you could do is confirm. And we should wait for a second confirm. This is probably one of the slower parts. So there you go. Estimated gas fee. As you can see, it's not even 1 ULX. So cheap again. So I hit confirm, and this should change to good. So that is the swap done. So that's literally, you've bought yourself some ULX tokens. So before we go to farming, has anybody got any questions on that?
So we should see that change in your metamask in the Ultron chain.
Yes. So I had 990 something, I think. Yeah. August the 22nd. So just can see it.
Hello, Robert.
Yes, Simon. Yeah.
So this is the method I use to buy URX without using Mavi, right?
Yes, correct.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
but this means if my people learn how to buy this without using my link, I don't benefit so much from them in referral commissions, right?
No, you don't. You don't earn anything in this. But for me, understanding it, like buying the hubs is essential. But for the coin to grow, I think we also need to buy the coin. Okay. Steve, what's your thoughts on that as well?
Well, if you think about it, basically, if you want to buy the coin from Ultron Swap, you're paying 0.29 or 0.029. If you want to get the coins at a cheaper price, you buy through Mavi and get the discount, which is, I think, depending on what size hub you buy, ranges from 5% all the way up to 30%, I believe. But you know, that's down to the individual. You've got a choice. You can either buy the coins at the going rate on the exchange, or you can purchase the hubs, earn the coins, earn from the coins through the staking, and also generate referral commissions for promoting the company and helping the company distribute the tokens. So, you know, it's a choice we've all got. It's not a bad thing if people want to buy the coin on the exchange, because what that means is the coin price will start to go up as more people buy it, and our staking rewards are becoming more valuable. So it's a win-win, whichever way you look at it.
Yeah, exactly, Steve. Exactly. So they say the staking rewards, the bigger the hubs, you do get more ULX tokens. Okay.
The big difference here is that Mavi International has been brought in to distribute these hubs and to create a situation where coins are taken out of circulation. So this is going to help with the tokenomics. And obviously there is a benefit to the person that's spreading the word, spreading the message, sharing information in terms of affiliate rewards and the staking rewards. So that, you know, that's the rewards we get for helping the company grow the business, distribute the coins, and take the coins off of the circulating supply. So that's the value of Mavi and buying the hubs. But obviously, as a blockchain, we want people coming to the blockchain. We want people using the swap, the staking, the bridging. We want them doing the farming. We want them buying coins and holding them, because that's what's going to increase the value. And the more that happens, the better for everybody.
Yeah, exactly. So Steve, a wee question. This is from Dave. Dave uses the Exodus wallet.
Yeah.
So how would this work for him?
It's straightforward. The main thing you've got to understand is that you've got to use the correct network. So if you're sending, for example, USDT from the Exodus wallet, then you've got to make sure that you're sending it via the Binance Smart Chain. If you're sending it to your Binance Smart Chain, so if they've got that network in Exodus, then that's great. If they haven't, then you obviously can't do it that way. You've got to find an exchange that operates with these various different networks. It's the same for example, USDT, on the Tron network. If you want to exchange into Tron, you need to find an exchange that uses that network.
Yeah, exactly. So folks, we're going to move on now to farming. Okay. I just literally started this in the last 2 days, so I'll go through the steps that I know. So the first thing you got to do is back to your metamask. Make sure when you're doing the swap that you're in your Ultron. Okay. So very important. We're showing the assets. So for an example, if I have, say, 10,000 ULX tokens and I want to put them all into farming, you must also have USDT. You need them both. So 10,000 ULX tokens will be worth, an example today, $300. You will need the equivalent in USDT. So if you have 10,000 in ULX tokens, which is $300, and you want to farm them, you also need 300 USDT. Has anybody any questions on that? So next thing you would do then is very important. It's liquidity. Okay. So you can go over here. So it's showing an example. I have 954. So again, we're going at the top. We should be going from USDT, but it's not showing me. So I'm going to try and hit max here. Okay. So 954, that would cost me, as you can see, $27. So if I had 1,000 ULX tokens that I want to farm with, I must have $27 in USDT in my metamask. This is in the Ultron network that I just showed.
But obviously you don't have that amount, and that's why it's saying insufficient USDT balance.
Exactly. So if I had $30 on here, that would allow me to hit supply. Okay. I got it's like a PDF on this. Okay, it's all in writing, all in Word. It's from Milan. This is one of my downlines. It's all read out. So I'm going to ask him, can we share it in the group? If so, it is done on step-by-step pictures, everything. So it's a great document that they did up. So once you would have that done, you would hit supply. That again then will go back to your MetaMask. It'll ask you to confirm twice. And again, I would say good. The next thing you would do is you would go into my pools and it would show up on here, okay? As you can see, I have a problem with this, but I'm not going to touch it. My pool isn't showing up, but it's working. The farming's working. So once you have that finished, the liquidity, you go over then to farm. It would automatically show here that you have the stake button would be highlighted. Okay, it would be like the harvest and on stake. This here would be like blue. You would click stake. It would show you a wee button then what to press. You press it, and then that's it started. That's you into farming. As you can see, I just literally set this up about, this is my new farming one, about 2 hours ago. And it has me 7.16 ULX tokens. As you can see, it's steadily increasing. So I'm hoping on a daily basis that will get me maybe $3 a day.
Right. Can I just ask a question on this?
Yeah.
So it says in there liquidity at $1,095. Is that how much you staked?
No, see the liquidity. I'm going to close this up. No, hold on. I want to get this up. So as you can see, liquidity, okay, you can go on and you earn USDT. You can go on and earn the USDC. You can earn Ethereum. You can earn Bitcoin, okay. The liquidity is 1,100,000 nearly ULX tokens is in this that's locked in and farming. 800,000.
That's dollars, the dollar
Yes.
equivalent, right?
Yeah, dollar equivalent over 1 million. And the more this goes up, the percentage will drop. This will drop. So the better you come in, the higher it is, the bigger the return, the more ULX tokens you're going to get. I was talking to a few people that do a lot of farming, and they say this Bitcoin one, they haven't seen anything like it, because normally they get about 10, 15% max. So that there is a lot, they're saying, for return.
But as more liquidity is added into these pools, as more people join the network, so those percentages are likely to reduce.
Yes.
However, you know, even if you're earning 10 or 15% per annum, that's still way better than any bank that you're going to earn from, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So,
exactly.
And obviously the earlier you get in on these pools, the more profitable it is, because obviously we are fairly new at the moment, and the liquidity is not huge by, you know, other farming places like, you know, Uniswap or PancakeSwap, but that's because we're new. But as this grows out, becomes more popular, then that obviously the percentage will start to reduce. But at the same time, that's creating, you know, higher prices for the ULX token. You know, so again, yeah, you know, it's all positive.
As you say, like Steve, as you say, you know, the staking, like I'll still be buying my staking hubs through Mavi, because once they release, I was talking to Refferel tonight, and they're hoping now, all going well, the 1st of September, we're going to be able to move our coins from the staking hubs in to the metamask. And the one thing I'll be doing is I'll be putting these into farming, because I want to be earning as many ULX tokens as I can, hundreds and hundreds of thousands of them if possible. As you can see here, this is changing every couple of seconds. This will, I've kind of figured out in my head, this will give me about 100 ULX tokens a day. So that's about $300 I put in. So I'm pretty impressed with that. And then I have my staking hubs. They're giving me, I think it's 100 ULX tokens a day. So that's 200 tokens every day that I'm earning through farming, through staking. But as I say, the bigger the staking hubs you buy, they're going to return a lot more tokens.
Well, this is a judgment that people have to make, I think, because obviously you said you put $300 into the farming pool, and how many tokens per day did you say that's going to make you?
Steve, just now when you say, is that okay? I put in I think it's about 300, and that gave me 10,000 tokens. But I also had to put in another 300 to put them to farm. So that's 600.
Now, what I'm trying to get at, it's a bit confusing, but you put $300 into farming, right?
Yeah.
How many tokens is that making you in farming rewards per day?
Per day, it will be close to 100.
100. Okay. So the question then is, if you put $300 into a staking hub, how many tokens does that give you, you know, initially? What's the allocation? And then how many per day do you receive in rewards?
Yeah, yeah.
That's just, you know, that's something that people will want to know, because some people may decide that they want to buy, put money into the farming and, receive their coins that way, which is great at the beginning, but obviously over the longer term, as the annual percentage starts to reduce, they're getting fewer coins. Whereas the staking hubs are giving you 5 years of guaranteed rewards. So, that's the kind of balance you've got to decide how you want to do it.
Steve, see where you're saying, like, I put in $300 into this. At the start, I bought $300 worth of ULX tokens. That was the first thing I did. But then I had to put in another 300 into the USDT to farm that other 300. So it's cost me 600.
Yes, I understand that.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying
if you were to go to the hubs, it's a $600 hub you'll be buying to what I'm getting today. Because this cost me 600 to get this set up.
Why does it cost you 600? It's cost you 300, isn't it?
You come in, right? Okay, this is the one that caught me out. Okay.
Is it because you had to buy $300 of ULX coins and then 300 USDT?
Correct. Yes.
Got you. Now I get it.
Yeah.
I got it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a bit slow.
No, that's okay. No, it's questions you're asking. It's going to make this video more better. So has anybody else got any questions? I'm going to unshare this. And has anybody got any questions? Please